There has been a trade. Alright, what's up guys? It is a Hot Toys haul. Two of these guys I got from a buddy, Josh Pence, and traded him a couple Hot Toys. You'll have to check out his channel though to figure out which ones I traded him. I'm going to show you all 5 Hot Toys that I picked up, including the 2 that I got in the trade, and then I'm also going to take them all out of box, and I'm going to show you how I have them currently posed in my collection. A few of these I'm going to put in my detolfs. I know a couple of them I'm probably going to put out in the loft, so you'll just have to stay tuned and see which ones I put where. But let's go ahead and get started with this guy right here. So I would say my favorite movie of all time, although Infinity War and Endgame do push it at times because I love those movies so damn much, my favorite movie of all time has always been and is still the undisputed champion of movies from 1980, The Empire Strikes Back. This guy right here, Luke Skywalker. I got the Hoth Snowspeeder version. So Sideshow previously did this figure. I passed on the Sideshow version. It then sold out and then it frickin' skyrocketed in price. And then I really regretted that decision of not picking up the Sideshow because I already have the Tauntaun from Sideshow and the Hoth Luke on the Tauntaun, which is still probably my favorite piece of my entire collection. But this one right here, when he was in the Snowspeeder, frickin' flying around, shooting grappling hooks, getting stepped on, or almost getting stepped on. His co-pilot got stepped on, got turned into a frickin' pancake. And then he frickin', like a boss, like a damn frickin' boss, shot a frickin' grappling hook right into the frickin' belly of that damn AT-AT, went up there, lightsaber, bam, thermal grenade, there you go, frickin' yeet. And then detach and then frickin' like 200 feet down into the snow. Boom! That mother effer blew the frick up. I got Hoth Snowspeeder Luke. He also wore this on Dagobah. So I have multiple posing options. I can have the helmet on him like he's on Hoth. I can have no helmet and frickin' gun like he's just landed on Dagobah. Posing options, baby. This one right here. Oh my frickin' lord. Probably my favorite episode of the Clone Wars. Final season, this dude frickin' just went ape shiz. Just frickin' went the frick off. Had a nice duel with Ahsoka. It's Darth frickin' Maul from Clone Wars. I know I've said frick already like 30 times in this video, but I'm really psyched for these figures. I'm really hyped to get these suckers out and get them in my detolf and get them all posed up and looking badass. But it's Darth Maul from Clone Wars, robotic legs. I really want the Ahsoka. I really want to put the Ahsoka on a shelf with this guy. Just getting ready to light it up. Just getting ready to duel the frick out. This one right here, been paying this one off as well. I have an idea for this one. Another Star Wars Hot Toys figure. He used to be a good guy, turned into a bad guy. Then went kind of good at the end, right before he frickin' died. But Anakin. So it's Anakin Skywalker. And I think this head sculpt of Anakin might be one of the best Anakin head sculpts, even better than the previous Revenge of the Sith head sculpts. My plan is to get 2 Phase 1 clones and have them flanking him on a shelf. I think that's gonna look frickin' sweet. So it is Traderooski time. It's time to figure out what I got in this trade from Josh. We're gonna start with this figure here. Ever since this sucker was solicited, I knew I wanted it. It's expensive as hell. It's a die-cast figure. So I knew, all right, I'm gonna have to do like a payment plan on this guy. And then they were like, people don't like the head sculpt. Let's fix the head sculpt. And I was like, I don't friggin' mind the head sculpt. I'm not gonna use the damn head sculpt anyway. He kind of looked like that in the damn movie. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man from Avengers Endgame. It is the 85, if my Roman numeral counting is correct. I think it's marked 85 LXXXV. This is the original head sculpt. So I know Josh got this really super early. He bought it from, I think from Japan, from a Japan or Hong Kong seller. And he got it super freaking early. So it's the very first head sculpt, the one that people don't like, which I really don't give an ass because I'm not gonna use it. And again, even if I was gonna use it, Robert Downey Jr. did not look good in that movie. He looked like he almost died in the opening scene of starvation. And he just looked terrible. He looked old. So he should look not great. He should not look like he did in Age of Ultron or frickin' Civil War or whatever. They did a second head sculpt for this figure, and it looks like a younger version of Robert Downey Jr. It does not look like he did in Endgame. So I kind of appreciate the one where he just looks like ass. So Mark 85, really finally excited. I didn't have to frickin' do a payment plan. I just traded for it. So hopefully JP is happy with what he got in the trade. Again, check out his channel, Josh Pence. Check out his channel and you could see what I traded him. And then there was this. I have a Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron. I previously traded Josh Pence for a Mark 43 to kind of sit inside the Hulkbuster. But you can't have a Hulkbuster without something to bust, because busting makes me feel good. Different movie, but hell frickin' yes. Bam! Age of Ultron Hulk. So Josh traded me his Age of Ultron Hulk. Hell frickin' yes. So now I have someone for Hulkbuster to bust. So let me go ahead and take these out of the box, and then I'm going to show you where I have all these things posed, who I have them posed with, who they're sharing shelf space with, maybe who they might future share shelf space with. I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, I got everything unboxed. All 5 Hot Toys. I've got 3 in the Detolfs. I've got 2 out in the loft. Let's start with the Detolfs first. We're gonna start with the Mark 85 first. So this is one of the ones that I got in the trade from Josh. He looks freaking amazing. This was always my plan, is to have him on the shelf with Worthy Cap and Thor. I think they look great there. I might possibly change up this display, because right below this shelf I have the Iron Patriot and the Rocket. The idea was to put the Iron family together if I have a rescue. So if I get a rescue, I was gonna put rescue with Tony and with Iron Patriot all on the same shelf. So all 3 Iron heroes on the same shelf. I'm not sure what I would do with Rocket at that point. I would probably move Rocket up here. And then to fill out this shelf, I was gonna get Captain Marvel, because I thought she was pretty cool in Endgame, so I was gonna have her kind of fill out this shelf. But if I don't get a Captain Marvel and I don't get a rescue, this is how the display is going to look. Just with the 3 there, Iron Man, Cap, and Thor, and then Iron Patriot and Rocket there. So there you go. Like I said, I'm not going to post him with the head sculpt, even though I don't think it's that bad. Just going to have him with the Iron Man helmet, and I think it looks great. And I kind of love this shelf. So let me move on to the second Hot Toys figure. All right, Hot Toys figures, actually number 2 and 3 I'm gonna do right now. Starting with this one right here, here's Anakin. So there is the Anakin Skywalker from Clone Wars. Like I said, I really like that head sculpt there. I think it looks great. I think it looks a lot like Hayden Christensen, even though Clone Wars, obviously an animated cartoon. So they kind of gave him a more realistic look with the Hayden head sculpt and the Clone Wars outfit. So there you go. He is all by himself on this shelf here. As soon as they announce Obi-Wan from Clone Wars, I'm definitely going to pre-order that one. And I might possibly buy 2, definitely 1 of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper for this shelf as well. Kind of want this to be just a Clone Wars, an early Clone Wars shelf, as opposed to a later Clone Wars shelf, specifically the final season Clone Wars shelf, which is this one right here. And here's the 3rd Hot Toys figure in the haul. Here's Darth Maul. I think he looks amazing. There's his robot legs right there. Love this figure. I think it looks fantastic. The only things I don't really like on this figure, I think those, the shoulder pads there, the shoulder armor, they feel kind of cheap. They're like Velcroed on there. I know why they are made of the material they are, but it's just kind of a very thin, flimsy plastic that they use for those shoulder pads. I have him currently posed with Rex and a 332nd. I absolutely 100% want the Ahsoka from that Clone Wars finale, and I was going to put Ahsoka on the shelf, Probably keep the 332nd there and then move Rex somewhere. I'm not sure, because I don't want 4 figures on the shelf. I kind of want to keep it to 3, but I definitely want Ahsoka and Maul on the same shelf. I think they'll look great. There you go. And then there's Qui-Gon and Darth Maul from Phantom Menace there. And then at the bottom of the shelf is Rogue One with the Death Trooper, the Shore Trooper, and the Tank Trooper. By the way, it's very, very messy in this room right now. This is kind of what it looks like when I'm doing some thinning of the collection. When I'm thinking about thinning, yes. I'm thinking about selling my Iron Studios Dungeons & Dragons statues. There's a lot of stuff which I'm kind of thinking about just parting with to make room for more stuff. So that's why it's a freaking absolute disaster in here right now. But there you go. There are 3 out of 5. Let's go to the loft for the final 2 figures. All right, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for the terrible lighting. This is lit poorly because they're standing in front of a freaking window here, and I've got light in front of me, so it just looks horrible, honestly horrible. But I figured I would just go ahead and film it anyway here. But here's the Hulk. So here's the Age of Ultron Hulk. There's some sunlight on him for you. He's all veiny and jacked to the gills, and he is yelling and about ready to fight. Good old Hulkbuster here. So I have Hulkbuster, and then this was the other one that I got from an earlier trade from Josh. So I got this Mark 43. So I kind of have the 43 standing in front of the Hulkbuster. I know that doesn't really make sense because in the movie, the Hulkbuster kind of built around the Mark 43 there, but that's how I currently have it. I thought about putting the 43 inside the chest cavity here, but I kind of like the way this looks. Once again, I apologize for the bad lighting, but I kind of just like that because it shows the sheer size of the Hulk compared to Iron Man, and then it shows the size of the Hulkbuster compared to both of them. He's just freaking huge. He's absolutely gigantic. But there you go. And I have him in front of my light up Marvel sign, which I absolutely love. So there you go. There is figure number 4 out of 5. There is the Hot Toys Age of Ultron Hulk. There's some teeth for you too. Teeth and gums. And then finally, the final figure to show off here in this kind of showcase. I have him posed with probably my favorite, once again, my favorite piece in my entire collection, which is Sideshow Hoth Luke on the Sideshow Tauntaun. I get a lot of questions. What brand is that Tauntaun? This is a Sideshow, and it's made of, it's like a statue. It is basically, I mean, it's not basically, it is a statue that this figure can sit on, and it looks freaking fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. So happy that I bought this way back in the day. So happy I never parted with it. I love it so much. Again, Empire Strikes Back, my favorite movie of all time. And there is my Empire Strikes Back poster. And here is the figure. Here's Hoth Snowspeeder Luke. So I know we were mixing Hot Toys here with Sideshow, but I just think that it looks really great because they both have Hoth-like bases right there. There's a Hoth kind of base there. You can change this, and this piece is removable right here. So you can remove this, and then it's a basic stand, and then there's a different top that you could put onto that stand there so it doesn't look like it's on Hoth if you want to make him look like he's on Dagobah or somewhere else. But this figure is absolutely amazing. This is, if I can think back, this is one of my favorite Hot Toys pickups of the year so far. I really, really like this figure. I think it looks fantastic. Again, I am biased because Empire, favorite movie. Luke, one of my favorite characters out of any property. But I just think it looks great. I love the look of the Snowspeeder jacket and the little grappling hook there. I like how it's really weathered. And just like the movie, a lot of people are like, well, why doesn't the jacket match the pants? Because that's how it looked in the movie. Watch the movie again, look at some stills, look at some pictures. The jacket doesn't match the color of the pants. It's a different color. So there you go. And then he's got his lightsaber ignited. And I just think that looks amazing. Look at that. Again, bad lighting, sorry. It's very bright outside. It's very bright, very hot in Texas here in Dallas. But there you go. All right, guys, that is it. So hopefully you liked the video. It was all hot toys. Sorry about my energy. I just had a lot of energy. When I'm talking about stuff that I really, really like and appreciate and enjoy collecting, I tend to have a little bit more energy, maybe annoyingly so. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did like it, give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I do have a channel membership now, which is similar to Patreon. You get the kind of same things as Patreon, early videos. When I do live streams, you get like the little emoticons, those little things, and you stand out in the chat ski. So if you would like to support the channel, and it does support the channel, please consider joining as a channel member. And you can still join Patreon as well. I'm posting videos early there. I just appreciate you guys being here, watching the video. If you're here for the live premiere, thank you for being here for the live premiere. I appreciate that. But I will see you guys around the corner. I do have another video which I'm currently editing. It is another toy haul with just a frickin' ton of stuff. A lot of stuff. Loot crates. I got some boxes from some Friendskies. So I got some P.O. Box pickups. And I got Transformers, Marvel. There's a few Marvel Legends in there. Just a ton of stuff. So check out that video. That'll be hitting around the corner. Adios for now, and have fun collecting.